When searching for a fundraising auctioneer, the first question asked by most nonprofit groups is usually the wrong question. The first question usually asked is, which auctioneer will work at our event for free? Rather, instead of asking the question, which fundraising auctioneer can help us raise more money than we ever did before? A volunteer auctioneer is usually nothing more than an inexperienced volunteer who's there to work for free. They're usually popular, fairly well known. Sometimes they're a mayor, a state senator, somebody well known, but they have no auction experience. They never called an auction before. They simply stand at the podium and ask for bids. And to be perfectly honest, they're more concerned about not embarrassing themselves as they are raising as much money as they can for you. Most nonprofits are willing to pay the disc jockey, the facility, the caterer, the liquor store, the florist, but the auctioneer, the only person who's going to generate revenue for them, they expect to work for free. And once a volunteer auctioneer is located, most groups pat themselves on the back and congratulate themselves for getting somebody to work for free. But in reality, that decision doesn't make them money, it costs them money, because most groups don't understand that the money made at a fundraising auction is usually made in the planning stages, and auction day is only payday. Although it may sound cliche, it's true. You can't sell from an empty wagon. You could have the best auction, the best facility, the best location, the best auctioneer, but if the auctioneer has nothing interesting or valuable to sell, your auction's not going to make that much money. When you hire us to be your fundraising auctioneer, we're going to bring with us a three-step approach to fundraising auction success. Number one, we're going to hold a pre-event planning meeting with you and your staff, usually 3 to 6 months ahead of time. And at that meeting, we're going to discuss your objectives. How much are you looking to make and how are you going to get there? We'll talk about how the silent auction should work, how the live auction should work, what sells best at a live auction, what doesn't sell best. We'll talk about how the auction process works, because I'll bet half of your committee or more has very little or no fundraising auction experience. We'll explore the possibility of a special pledge appeal, where we can sometimes double the revenue of your event, because a special pledge appeal can usually make more than live and silent auction combined. I'll work to motivate your committee and get them going in the right direction months before your actual event. Step 2 is where we have telephone consultations. As the event actually approaches, oftentimes you have questions. What goes in the silent auction? What goes in the live auction? What's the proper order of sale? What's the optimum order of sale? And we can share with you some last minute questions and thoughts to make sure that you're not getting too far off and you're going to have a successful event. Finally, on auction day, we'll show up and we'll do the bid calling. We'll coordinate the all-important special pledge appeal. We'll add a more professional image to your event, and we'll help you make more money than you ever would with any volunteer auctioneer. Of all the above things we talked about, the only thing the volunteer auctioneer is going to do for you is show up and call bids. They will do none of the other things to help you make more money. So as a result, I'll stand by my statement that a volunteer auctioneer usually costs you money. They don't make you money. So if you want to make money at your next event, call me at 215-264-4304 and book me to work with you on your next fundraising auctioneer. Mike Ivankovich, 215-264-4304, or visit our website, www.fundraisingauctionservices.com. That's www.fundraisingauctionservices.com.